I'm going to try and read what that says. I'm going to don't throw babies in the waste bin.
Yes.
No children. Well,
yes.
hey, man, in China, that's a real problem.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Welcome, everyone. I'm here with my good old friend, Mr. G.
Hello. I was told that I get to learn about Cyberpunk 2077 today.
Yeah, I hope I can teach you something about this upcoming game that I'm so hyped about it. This is the trailer for the Lifepaths, and you can choose between Nomad, Street Kid, or Corpo. Who do you think you like the most?
You know me, and I'm going to want to choose the faction or the life path that will let me be the biggest jerkwad possible in this RPG experience. So out of these choices, which one do you think is going to let me be the biggest a-hole possible?
That's a tough call because they are all a-holes. But I think maybe the Corpo wins this a-hole championship, but they're all bad.
All right. Well, I'm going to want to see more. I want to see what my options are for a dark, evil, selfish, narcissistic playthrough. So let's see what we got.
All right, let's head into it.
I feel like I'm in a dance club.
I know, right? Love the synthwave.
I mean, I've been just watching lots of cyberpunk movies lately to get in the mood. I need to go watch the original Blade Runner again. That would be a good one.
Me too.
Well, who do we have here?
So this guy here, because on Cyberpunk Universe, we have those fixers, that the guys who give us jobs, not necessarily legal. And this is one of them. This first time we've seen this guy. And apparently we're getting some work with him.
Grew up in Haywood.
This is another cool thing. These guys, they are the Valentinos. It's a gang.
Right.
And whenever
They're
someone
gang,
died, the biggest gang, yeah. And whenever someone died doing something heroic, they write on the murals what they did. And this guy died defending his little sister from a son of a bitch corpo.
You know, stuff like this is all over Bosnia where I used to live, like war heroes in towns, like their faces on buildings and stuff.
Oh, really?
Like defending their village or whatever it was during the Civil War. Yeah, it's just familiar.
Wow. Nice. That's really interesting.
The whole street was my family. Neighbors helped each other out.
Golden arm.
Thought nothing of it.
This is the guy I'm talking about, the Padre, his name.
All right, so we're going to get missions from this guy.
Yeah, he is the guy. It's like on a classic RPG. You go to the inn and you have the innkeeper giving you missions. This is the guy for Cyberpunk Universe. All right.
Pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots.
They still use business cards. I find that amusing on paper.
I know, right? On
They're
paper.
like, let me get out my pocket business card right now. I feel like it needs like an LED or a chip in there or something, chip reader.
There's some retro. There's some retro guys.
Yeah, I see cars haven't improved very much either.
No, not either. I love how there's hot surface right where you're supposed to put your feet. Can you see that?
Yeah, weird.
You have not forgotten your roots.
Born here, live here, die here.
Childhood memories. Hopping buildings.
I said this already in my previous video, but
you want to try and read what that says? On the don't throw babies in the waste bin.
Yes.
No children. Well, hey
yes.
man, in China, that's a real problem.
Oh, really?
Okay, I mean, if you have a girl and you want to have a boy, like there's a whole documentary you can watch on Netflix of abandoned girls in China because of the one-child policy. So maybe this is a reference into some sort of population control.
Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. It's notice no children or infants allowed in the trash bins.
Nuts.
It's so nuts.
Running away from badges. Iron tasted blood from a split lip. Motherfucker.
Okay, this is a problem we can all relate, right? Like cops being super nice with you. Yeah, the extended scene for this it's kind of simple. We're still in a car. Police arrives. The owner of the car said that he doesn't want us arrested because he don't want to have to go to the court to testify. So just kill us.
Oh, that's easier. That's paperwork. Yeah. Just if I kill you. That's fun.
But the thing is, the police guys, they despise us, but they despise the corporate guys even more. So they just fucking not gonna do what this guy's saying. They're just gonna drop this guy on the alley and whatever.
That's dark.
Yeah.
Got everybody fight.
So here, I really dig this Need for Speed vibes. Like
I hope the car handling isn't garbage.
I know, right? Because a lot of people say it's not really good, but they're polishing it. So I really hope it's not garbage. Anything better than GTA it should be good enough, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. As long as it helps you get around and you're not spending forever going from point A to point B, then it'll be useful.
For a slice of the street.
Get the fuck out of Vista.
If you keep getting jumped, you find some stronger tubers.
Just check the name of this club.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I need an adult.
Yes.
No.
Love this line.
Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend?
Look at the gore, man.
Scabs. Or become a legend overnight?
We have arrived. The Major.
Ready to get your cherry bobbed? Yeah, come on.
I don't think you can see well on this. Right there in the back, there's this fish tanks with women dancing inside. So they dance inside a fish tank. I don't know.
Awkward.
Yes,
Okay.
they probably have augmentations to let them breathe inside the water, I guess. I assume.
I guess. Nothing like objectifying women and treating them as property. I see we haven't fixed that in the future.
No, probably not. So that was a street kid. Let's go to Nomad.
My childhood? Let's see. Racing my bobber for the first time through the hills?
Doesn't look like Red Dead Redemption.
It looks like, yeah, we're in the Southwest, just out in the desert. It does have a little Red Dead vibes. All right, I grew up as a country kid. Maybe I want to go this faction. I'm kind of surprised that the vegetation and the air pollution isn't that bad in this scene. Like, it still looks like what we would imagine today. But is the car driving on the left? Because that's weird.
Actually, I think he's driving whatever he wants, but that's a good point. I didn't notice that.
I mean, we drive on the right in the United States last I checked, but maybe that's just they don't care, like you said.
Yeah, I think he doesn't care.
Oh, and first kiss in the middle of a city.
So this in the background is Night City. It's so far away that you can only see those like infinite billboards that stretch like miles across.
Now, that is something I believe about the future 100%. Is everything will be ad space. Everything.
Yes.
Monetize all of it. That I believe.
And if you notice, there's this rocket launching here in the background because Night City has this orbital space station that it's a small one, so can only do like lower orbits, but it's mostly used to intercity travel.
What?
Yep, and a rocket. It's just like Elon Musk wants to do with his Mars rocket.
Sounds a very expensive way to travel.
He's not going to find a lot of people willing to pay to go Mars, so the same rocket he's going to use to, let's say you want to go to Tokyo. So 30 minutes, you're there.
Hey man, as someone who's worked all over the world, that would make my job much easier because traveling with 2 children for 27 hours sucks.
I can't imagine.
We nomads choose who to make our family.
This town looks really clean.
Forges strong
I know, right? It does. Surprisingly clean, because Cyberpunk universe is not like Fallout universe where everything is radioactive and destroyed. For some reason, they didn't trash the planet really bad yet.
Yeah, I would expect more garbage and like broken down stuff, but this little town looks pretty nice and quaint. Like, oh man, maybe I'll start a farm and live out there.
I know, yeah.
bonds and a higher duty that stands solid as an old oak.
My family's
What's this guy doing?
That's why.
This guy, he's from this family, Nomad family, Bakers or Packers or something. And he's saying that his family is in pieces. So, because as a Nomad, you live with your family your whole life. But something bad happened to them. Not sure if they died or they just did something bad. I don't know. And he's heading to Night City, trying to start fresh.
Make some money, just like everybody. Leaving the country, going to the city.
That's why I'm headed for Night City.
This is the Trump's wall. Actually, sorry, this is a Night City wall.
Okay.
And
actually, this one stands up, though. So
this looks like a badass wall, actually. And it's really, really big. And it probably surrounds the whole city.
Why do they have a wall? To keep people in or to keep people out?
No, I think to keep people out. So
in Cyberpunk 2077, is it like city-states?
Yes, Night City is a city-state. Yeah, Night City is a city-state.
Its own sovereignty.
Yes. Because after some bad things that happened in USA, a lot of cities just say, screw this, I'm independent, I'm going to do my own thing.
That sounds like something happening right now with COVID.
I know, right? And probably the government was not very happy about it, so they have to defend themselves. So there was a lot of attacks through Night City, and they had to build some walls to...
Makes you an outcast among outcasts. Miss this, camaraderie.
I know. I saw it in your heart the first time we met.
Know what I always liked about Nomads? Your
Another
taste.
race, you can see there's these grid lines on the floor to position the car. So like number 3 here. This is another race. So I think racing will be an important feature because we're already seeing this twice in this 3-minute trailer.
No. Hunger for freedom. Not easy to come by.
An iguana, I had no idea what the hell that is, but that's an iguana.
Yeah, it's like an iguana.
Yeah.
Night City.
Corp's
I like
got
they
the
got
vibe.
revolvers in game.
There are. And
Take
those
that.
guys, I think, because this is near the border, so those Militech guys are probably border patrol. I
Grubby
assume?
claws and
I don't
everything.
know. Now your favorite maybe, Corpus.
I
Yeah.
have those reports
Sellouts.
you asked for.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
Okay, I'm not loving their fashion.
world's never
sense.
going
I'm
Yeah,
telling
they're
the other
too
guys were
fancy.
much cooler looking.
I know.
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know that what kind of outfit that is. I'm not wearing that.
To find out.
If I go down, you're
As I say, ads are everywhere, even inside the building. So this is an Arasaka building playing Arasaka ads, and it's almost like a brainwash because just listen to the voice, the tone of the voice,
if I go down,
like
you're
Arasaka something. It's like he's brainwashing you. It's so
It's
creepy,
Big Brother. Yeah, for sure.
and it's written here. 2067, and the Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin bullet. So they're like saying, "Oh, we have the best bodyguards in the world," and like, okay, and there's probably a lot of events here going on, historic
down
events
with
that
me.
Arasaka saved the
No!
world.
Sure.
I'm not fucking joking.
This isn't a request, V. But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's
Ugh.
shit.
If you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
I just now noticed that on the mirror it's written "Trust no one."
Yeah.
Why that would be written on the mirror?
Yeah, there was something else in another scene that was like leave or do not enter. Yeah, it was like go away.
Turn
or
back. Turn back.
Turn back.
Why?
On the
I don't
I don't even,
understand.
I don't know. Is there like AI built into the house or something, like a smart house, and there's messages from
maybe.
it? I don't know.
That's so weird. But trust no one whenever you watch your mirror. That's so creepy.
Right. You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
If you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Yeah, so when you start a corpo, your initial job is a counterintelligence agent, and that's probably not going to go well for you.
Yeah, it sounds interesting though. I mean, it sounds like it'll give me opportunities to be complete a-hole in game, which is usually my
Yeah.
favorite move in an RPG, is to go as dark as possible and as selfish, narcissistic playthrough as possible. So corporals could work.
Yeah, on the previous trailer, you play as a corpo on the trailer, and you have to go to this club, and you are in your private flying car, and there
Oh,
isn't
nice.
anywhere for you to land, and you just land on a basket court while there are people playing basketball.
Okay, I'm doing corpos 100%. Flying, you had me at flying cars and then just crushing innocent civilians with my flying car.
Yep.
Definitely doing that. I don't know if our characters in game are going to be friends. I don't know if we're going to be able to be friends in game.
Probably
You
not.
guys, you're going to be way nicer than me.
Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
What's the rules, Jack? Want to be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is.
Yeah, this is the Japanese guy that owns the corporation. So even though it is the biggest corp in the world, it's still a family corp. It probably has shares, but he's the owner of it. So
See, I'm assuming that corpo CEOs are going to essentially live forever, right? They're going to have enough
Yes.
money that they're going to
Yes.
have this future where the elite and the super rich are essentially immortal. And I'm curious how that's going to play out in game.
yeah, if you have a lot of money, you can live forever. And that brings a lot of problems because imagine a real bad person living forever.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like you can live 1,000 years. Imagine the amount of wealth you can accumulate. And there is actually a point to accumulate wealth because you accumulate for yourself and not accumulating for your sons. So
There's a really bad Justin Timberlake movie that I enjoy. It's called like Time or something, where in the future everyone's paid with time instead of money.
I
So
see
rich
that.
people have
Yeah.
like thousands of years on their clock, but the poor people are like, 3 hours before they die, they buy a coffee. It costs them 5 minutes, And when
Yeah, I
you run
saw
out of
that
time,
movie.
you're
It's
just
really
dead.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
The,
really
the
good.
plot is great, but Timberlake's acting is super bad.
Yeah.
But what do you expect?
Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the
Those ads again. Ads everywhere.
Is that KFC? I could use some KFC right now.
So who do you want to be, Mr. G? Corpo, I guess.
Okay. Well, you had me in landing a flying car on a basketball court full of people. Yes, I'm definitely going Corpo.
Yeah, that's a good
Maybe
call.
with some maybe with some street kids fashion sense. I got to look cool while I do it.
That's fair. And you can always play again over and over.
Now, do I want to do female avatar or male? I don't know. Start to think about it.
You can do both. You can do female with a big dong.
The options are unlimited. What are you going to do for your first run?
I don't know. I think Nomad, because the Nomad guy is the first time he's going through to Night City. So just like you. So it's more easy to connect, I guess. I don't know.
I like that it changes the story of the game. It's like Dragon Age Origins was big in that, like when the original one was like whoever you picked changed the whole story of the game. So it made the replayability factor really good.
Exactly. Because the thing about Witcher 3, I played it 3 times and I ended up doing the exact same choices, all of them.
I've been there.
Yeah. Because now I'm going to do something different. And when the moment comes, no, I want to still be in the good or the bad guy. And I do the same choices.
Sure.
But with those life paths, you're kind of forced to have different stories. So I like this.
Well, it seems like Night City in Cyberpunk is going to have a lot more of those morally gray choices rather than just cut and dried stuff. And I hope that the guys doing the writing really nail that down. And then it's not like the last Fallout, which was so bad, where it's like, do you want to be angry while laughing? Do you want to be angry with a smug face? Or do you want to be angry while punching a guy in the face? Like, give me real impactful decisions and choices. Exactly. Yeah. Like, trust me, the player, to have a little bit of intelligence, and then let my choices cascade through the game. And let me see those in other parts of the game, as we go along. So we can hope we'll have some sort of change out there in Night City. Yep.
All right. I think that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, G. That was a blast having you around. If you don't know the man, go check his channel. The link for it is on the video description.
Like and subscribe.
Yep. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And I see you next time.